Welcome back, everybody, to Dan Detects, and today I have a little bit of show and tell. Let's check it out. That's right, guys. Welcome back. Today I have a little bit of show and tell. While I was taking my hiatus, I started a United States typeset. I went with the Intercept Shield brand, which I really like. So I'll go over that in this video, show you what I got going on, where I'm at currently with it, and then I also just got a little bit of a mail opening I just wanted to open on camera for you guys. So I'll start with the mail, and then we'll jump right into the US typeset. This thing is just gorgeous. It is amazing, and I highly suggest picking one up. It's a little bit cheaper than its competitors, price-wise, but the quality is just, it's still there. So without further ado, let's pop this envelope open, then we'll go through my book, and we'll check it out. All right, guys, so quickly before I get into the typeset, this is just something I bought this week. It just came in the mail, so don't mind the serial killer type blue tape on it. Just don't want everybody to see my address. This is just something cool that I have a couple of, and I just wanted to keep adding to that collection. Let me see here. Don't want any personal information to show. Hang on. All right, here we go. Check that out. 1817 2 real. It looks a little weird. Oh, hang on, I can't get it out of the flip for some reason. Oh, there we go. Huh. Look at that thing. It's a nice looking coin. This one is, I believe, out of Peru. Yep. It's a Peru 2 real. From 1817. That is just a gorgeous looking coin. He kind of looks like Elvis a little bit with how the patina happened with the hair, but that is just a cool looking coin. It was cheap, and I just wanted to add it to the collection. Now the main event of the video, guys. Here we go. I'm gonna bring in the US typeset. I have to move the camera because it is bigger. So we're gonna have a quick transition. I'm gonna get the camera set up and we'll take a look at the typeset. All right, guys, this is it. This is the Intercept Shield United States typeset, museum quality collection. I love this book. I know a lot of people, when they start a typeset, they go for the Dance Co., which is, it is highly sought after. The book itself is like $70. I couldn't justify spending that on just an album, not yet at least. So I went with the Intercept Shield. It's at a really good price. It's like around $40, $45 if you can find them in stock. And I was not disappointed with the quality, even at the lower price point. You get this beautiful dust jacket. Everything is textured. It feels like leather. It's gorgeous. And you pop it open and you actually have your album itself. And it still has that same quality to it. So it's not just the cover that's that nice, which is just awesome. I like to throw on gloves when I handle it, just to pretend I'm in a museum. I'm very proud of the book. I'll talk about how I did it. The quality of the coins, it's not the best. It's not like they're all uncirculated, what I have so far. I bought as I could and could afford, and then I'm going to upgrade over time. So there's going to be multiple videos in this series of me upgrading coins, me getting more coins. I just wanted to get the ball rolling on it. And I'm a big believer, and obviously a lot of our currency collectors are, in staying with what you can afford and enjoying what you can afford and not like going crazy with it. So, I mean, there is other ways to do it too. Instead of buying multiple coins, you could buy one really good coin, and then you have that one coin in the book, and then you save up again and buy another coin. Me, I like to get smaller coins, trade them up, resell them, get another coin, and work that way. So that's kind of what I did to start. So here we are on the first page. Now, a United States typeset is literally a type of all the United States coins. It lists them out, and you put them in. I love the book and the display. It's got this green color pattern carried all the way through. I love how you put the coins in here. I'll take off the gloves so I could show you this. If you look at the large cents here, how you actually insert your coins is this little plastic slides out in the front, and then you put the coin in and then put it down so you could position the coins. They're really tight fitting. Some do move, like my draped bust right here. It rotated slightly. That's just kind of how you get some movement. But taking the tour, we have our half cents. We got a draped bust. This was 1806, classic head 1809, cornet head. You got the drape bust for the large cent, classic, cornet, and then the braided here cornet. I really like that look right there at the top. You got that old copper right there, and it really catches your eye. And you can really see the history. Some are more beat up than others. This braided here is really good shape, while this draped bust it's beat up. But this is what I could afford right now and how I wanted to do it. And I will upgrade that coin as we go. I love my draped bust half cent. I think that's a better quality coin. It's a good looking coin, and it looks good in the book. Then you get down to your small cents. You have your Flying Eagle penny. Then you have the 1859 laurel wreath Indian head. I got this one for a great price, and it's in really good shape. So I had to throw that in. You can see the back why it's the laurel wreath. Awesome 1909 VDB. Obviously it's a super expensive coin, but they should, I think, include a Lincoln Head 1909 VDB-S, just for those people that can't afford it, can find it, and want it for the collection, at least to be more full of a collection. And I'll get into the extra pages they give you so you can do something like that, but obviously I can't afford something like that right now, so I have the 1909 regular VDB. Then, you know, they throw in just a regular, like, wheat cent, your steel pennies, just a 1959 to 2008 regular memorial. Then when they shifted the design in 2010, I love the 2 cent piece display right there. That looks sick to me. You have your 3 cent trime, and then you have your other 3 cent piece nickel, which is just awesome. A lot of these coins are just eBay hunting, and I honestly tried to stay really low on what I bought, but the best quality I could afford with what the price point I wanted to maintain was. Another cool thing I do, and you start to see it in the nickels, where it's just normal clad, if I had a proof on hand, I try to put in a proof, just so it's got that like nice just finish to it, and it just elevates the look of the collection. Until one day when I can afford that all of these coins are like AU or BU uncirculated or something crazy like that, they'll all have that nice look to it. So as we start with the nickels and half dimes, I have no half dimes currently. I know in a past video I do have one half dime, but I'm looking to get that graded, so I didn't put it in here. I think I could just flip it better with it graded. Some nickels, and then, you know, we have the Buffalo Variety 1 and Variety 2, so you still need to pick up a Variety 1. And then I threw in, like I was saying, some proof coins. Then we just have like a World War II wartime silver nickel, and then a another proof there. Moving on to the dimes, we get into it with like a cap bust Variety 2 dime. They go into seated stars, seated arrows. You have your Liberty seated with the legend, your Barbers, your Mercuries, your Rosies, all the way up through clad. I honestly should just throw a clad proof in there. I forgot to do that before this video. You go all the way through to a 20 cent piece, which I have my eye on one. Hopefully can win it at a reasonable price to fill that spot. But I'm now trying to also work on upgrading some of them, because I'm at that point where I have some spots filled up. I want some nicer coins in there. I honestly need to get a better Standing Liberty quarters, better quality. That's why I didn't really fill these in. It's just because like this was like one I think someone polished. It just looked shiny, and I put it in the book. But I will upgrade that to a nicer looking coin. But as we go through, you'll see the half dollars, and I'm trying to prevent the glare because the book does. There is plastic over the coin, so it does cause a glare on the coins when you look at them on camera. You have your cap bust half dollar with the lettered edge, your seated Liberty, nice Barber half, and then your more recent Walking Liberty halves, your Franklin halves, your Kennedy and silver, and then your clads. So I really like the look of this book. Another thing, I think you just noticed me push it with your thumb. The one thing with these awesome typeset books is I'm pretty sure the Dansko's the same way. The plastic sometimes slides out when you open it, so you always have to be wary that the coins, you just make sure you have them all slid in. We'll go into our silver dollars. I picked up a trade dollar. It's probably the most expensive purchase in this book currently of coins I didn't have. It is hold, but it's what I could afford right now. We all know trade dollars. You have to be wary first off to make sure they're actually legitimate when you're buying online. And then second, they are super expensive. So the one I could afford had a hole in it. I just live with it. One day I'll upgrade it when I can afford it. But that's part of what I'm doing, is making sure that I'm living within my means and enjoying my hobby as I go and getting cool coins in a cool collection like this. You go through like the Morgans, your Peace, your Eisenhower, Susan B. Anthony. These, again, like I used to proof for the Sacagawea. These will be upgraded into proof coins or what I have on hand that's super better quality. The Sacagawea, I just had the proof already. This is cool for the Bicentennial series. I had one of the silver Bicentennial sets, so I just cracked that proof set, threw them in there. So they're all proof silver, just top of the line, what I can put for the Bicentennial. You can't really upgrade that, so that's awesome. Commemorative half dollars is something I wanted to start working on. We have the Columbus Expo half dollar, first commemorative coin. Like, had to put that in there. These, because there's been so many commemorative half dollars, I am looking to do the earlier ones, which are more expensive. So that's why I didn't fill them in with some kind of recent thing like a Washington from the 80s or something like that. I wanted to do something and do them in a way where it's like that older history of coin collecting. So that's what will go in there eventually. We have the Westburn expansion nickels right here. I threw 2 proofs in, Ocean View and American Bison. Check out the video of my recent nickel hunt. We picked up one of these and just coin roll hunting of nickels in proof. So we got another one for the collection. Statehood quarters we have here. One thing I wish they would have introduced, and I think it's just because this book came out right before the National Park Series started. So the National Park Series isn't in here, which is kind of annoying. But again, like I said, there are 2 additional pages that you could kind of modify, and there's some great YouTube videos of people that made this themselves because they didn't want to spend money on these expensive books, or upgraded ones that they had pre-existing. Silver American Eagle. The reason I have this one in here, I've shown it on the channel before. I have a great collection of American Eagles, but this one it was loose. I didn't like have it set. It already been touched, so I just figured I'd throw it in here just because I keep those separate in a different collection. Presidential dollars, just threw a proof Jefferson in. And then we have the Lincoln Life Series set from 2009. I have this in a proof set, but I like the proof set look. It has a really nice display, so I didn't want to crack that. So these coins actually just came from coin roll hunting, so they're the nicest examples I have from just merely coin roll hunting. But that's the coins I have so far in the collection. And, you know, it's a really, really, really good book. Honestly, if you're like looking to start a typeset and you're not rolling in dough, I honestly really will recommend the Intercept Shield version of the typeset book. It gives you everything you want. It has that higher quality. It has that feel, but you're not spending $70 on an empty book to then fill with expensive coins. So I recommend this one definitely. The dust cover is just awesome. It's nice, hard, keeps your coins safe. When you put it in your safe, you don't have to worry about it getting messed up. But I have to endorse this product, honestly. They also give you 2 extra pages. They're just copies of the same pages. What I've seen people do with these extra pages, I honestly, when I was messing with the book, the plastic strips that seal the coins in, I bent it or something and it just left a crease. So I took one out of here, and that's where this one's missing, is to fill in one that I creased on the pages that I filled in. A lot of people take these and they'll make their own labels for coins that they want to include in it. So another variant of a coin, or like say they found like an error variant or something like that, they'll then make their own labels and reuse these pages, which is a really good idea to fill in coins that you don't necessarily see listed, which is awesome. I mean, you could probably do that with anything. If you have like colonial currency or something like that, you could make your own pages using these extra pages. And I like that option that they give you, and it's extremely easy to put into the book. They're actually screws that screw the pages in. I don't want to take mine apart, but you screw it out with a flathead screwdriver and you're able to add these extra pages, and you know it's secure and actually in there. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for letting me show off the typeset. It has been an awesome starting journey again into like creating like another collection of coins. Highly recommend again the Intercept Shield. I think the Real that I picked up, the 2 Real, looks pretty sick too. So that's another one for a different collection I've been working on and we'll probably go into later. Thank you guys again for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. If you like this video, show me some support. Just getting started again. Awesome book, guys.